Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and I will be doing the monthly intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Capricorn for March 2019. But before I get into that, I have a few announcements regarding my channel. So right now, if you didn't know, I have a goal. I'd like to make my channel larger so I can give messages to more people. So right now my goal is to reach 100 subscribers. Right now I'm at 60, so I only need 40 more. So I need your help. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And what I'm doing right now to get to that goal is I'm holding a contest right now for a free private reading. And so in order to enter that, subscribe to this channel. One subscription from you will get you entered into the contest. Also, commenting on my videos, leaving positive and mindful messages. Every comment that you leave is also another ticket into the contest. Once I reach 100 subscribers, then I will pull the name out of the Buddha head for the contest. I will make a separate video announcing the winner, along with contacting the winner through YouTube as well. So please share, subscribe the videos that you are watching, and help me reach my goal. Awesome. Another thing too is people who subscribe, if you aren't public on YouTube, sometimes I can't see that you've subscribed. So if you do subscribe in the video that you're watching, if you can just leave a comment and say that you've subscribed, I'll make sure you are entered into the contest. All right. Also, the next piece of information regarding my channel is I'm going to start doing monthly readings in the order in which the previous month had the most video views for your sign. So in looking at the top views for February, the top 3 signs were Taurus, Aquarius, and Pisces. And so I'm moving down that line, and you were the 5th, Capricorn, with 123 views. So thank you very, very, very much for your love and support. But if you do want to receive your zodiac tarot card readings earlier in the month, please share and subscribe this video, view, so you can be the first video I do. Okay? Alrighty. So let's get into the March 2019 intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, when I was meditating on your sign and looking up information regarding your planetary alignments, just as I've been telling all other signs, there's lots of energy going on right now, especially since we are going into Mercury retrograde here in a few days. So I'm actually recording your video on March 3rd. So today is actually 333 because 2019 added together is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 333. So lots of energy going on today. We do start Mercury retrograde here on March 5th. So that's just in 2 days. And it ends on March 28th. So because of that, there is just a lot going on for all signs. So just be cognizant of that. So when I was meditating on your sign, and if you watch a lot of your previous videos, you've really been developing a sense of self. And you're still in the precipice of a evolution of self going on, a spiritual self going on. You're still constantly questioning who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I in this relationship? Who am I at work? Who am I in life? Like, that's your constant question you've been asking yourself. And when I was meditating on your sign, funny enough, I got, the sound and mental picture of the book and movie Alice in Wonderland. And specifically, I would say you are the caterpillar, especially when he goes, "Who are you?" And so I just had to say that because that came to my mind when I was meditating on your sign. So, you're really trying to figure out who you are and where you're going. Where you're going in your career, where are you going in your love life, where are you going on your spiritual journey. You're really wanting to know what that looks like in the future for yourself. You're definitely right in the midst of learning and growing. So you're in a definite time of lots of hard work, both inwardly and in everything you do. Family, home, relationships, friendships, work, career, everything. just a big time of growth and learning for you. And you're really also questioning your own identity as well. So in the beginning of March, Venus will be in your home sign of Capricorn, so, and also in your first house, and it will square with Uranus and Aries in your fourth house of home and family. So big theme and concentration this month is home and family. So whether you're married and in a marriage with children and a wife, or you're in a relationship with somebody, and you have separate families that have come together, or this could be your extended family. Home and family is really a big topic for Capricorn this month. A lot of your focus will be in that foundation and in those relationships and in the resources going into the home and being able to provide for the home, relationship, and family. But because of this retrograde, I really feel like there's going to be some disruption and some shifts going on with your home and family. And hopefully the cards will let us know what that's going to look like. On the 6th of March, Mercury will already be in the swing of retrograde. We'll have a new moon in Pisces that will conjoin with Neptune in Pisces in your third house of communication and mind. So woo. Starting around that time, it's just we have a lot of watery mental shifting of thoughts and ideas and energy. And so for you being an earth sign and being one of the signs that tends to be more grounded, it's just in you. This watery energy is going to disorient you a little bit. It's going to challenge your balance. You're going to feel off kilter. And you're going to want this need for grounding because you're an earth sign, right? And it's going to knock you off your feet a little bit. And towards the middle of the month, Uranus will be in Taurus in your fifth house of children. And traditionally, this is actually children, joy, and creativity. Traditionally, the fifth house, is the sign of good fortune, pleasure, joy, good luck. But being that we're in a retrograde, it could be very much the opposite. You could be experiencing moments of bad luck or moments of not joy or pleasure because unexpected events are going to come up. That need to come up because we're in a retrograde. So we're going to have to relook at things, redo something that we didn't learn in the last phase. So just expect the unexpected. Towards the end of the month, the 20th, we will have our spring equinox in Aries in your fourth house of home again, home and family. It will conjoin with Chiron. And we will have a full moon in Libra in your 10th house of career. So money, I feel a lot of money and creativity this month, and you're going to actually be working on balancing that, balancing your career, balancing your finances and resources, and balancing all that with your home and family. And I feel as though that you may have to be creative in how you're going to obtain resources because of the retrograde, making you feel off balance. You might also be thinking about how you can better balance your checkbook, or how you can better, utilize and spend your money and resources for your home and family so as to provide that earthly energy, that grounding and that balance. I think you're going to also be thinking about distribution. So you're going to be really looking at closely this month of where money's going and how you're distributing that money. And I feel as though it's going to be really important for you to think about frivolous spending and kind of honing in on that and being careful about the money that you're distributing out. And with the end of the month coming, retrograde will end March 28th. During this whole time, you're going to have waves of emotion because we've got that Pisces water energy. It is Pisces season. And be careful of whimsical thinking, delusions, and funny logic this month for you. Really try to keep your earth energy grounded the best you can. And for the most part, compared to other signs, I think you're going to have a pretty decent go with this retrograde. I think you, out of most of the signs, are going to actually have a little bit of a stronger time in handling this retrograde for March. All right. Okay. So that's your intuitive reading, Capricorn. Let's see how well those intuitive messages come through in your reading. Okay. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Capricorn in the month of March 2019? Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Capricorn in the month of March 2018? Messages for Capricorn. All right, here we go, Cap. All right, messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you're starting out with the sun, so that's a really good thing. Like I said, I think that you're going to be able to deal with this month. The sun is a sign of joy and creativity in children. So again, like we said, Uranus will be in Taurus in your 5th house. So maybe even though we're in a retrograde, you're going to escape, barely miss that opposite of this because of the retrograde, because that's typically a sign of good fortune, generally pleasure and joy and children. So if you're someone that does have a family, does have children, I see you doing a lot of things outdoors, playing with your children. Your energy, you're feeling more childlike. You're doing things, you're enjoying life. You're going outside. You're being present, being in the moment. Earthly energy, you're outside, you're maintaining, you're trying to be grounded. If you look at the little guy right there, he's a little bit off balance, but the horse is keeping him quite stable. So I feel as though, like with the retrograde, it might knock you off kilter. And this is what I mean. It's going to nudge you. But you have so much good grounding right now that you're going to maintain your balance. And this is a really good sign to see for the beginning of your reading. I'm kind of feeling like, since you're on a horse, you could be in a relationship, or you could have children who are Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is the center sign. So they could also be the sign that keeps you balanced. That could be your significant other, your spouse, your partner, or your direct family members. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and they could help you keep that balance, because they are the Temperance card in the zodiac, in the tarot card deck. So I feel like they help you maintain balance too. So really great card to start out with, Capricorn. The next card that came out for you was the 3 of Wands. So again, that's fiery energy. Again, that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We are going to be in a lot of Aries signs this month. So that could be that fiery energy coming through. Again, I had the feeling of Sagittarius. But the wands are about passion and action and putting things into motion, imagination and creativity, okay, and intuition. So I feel a sense of like this is more career oriented. This could also be about home too. Okay, so regarding stability, you have all 3 wand pillars, but you're almost to the 4 of wands, where it shows the home and the family and the stability. So because of the retrograde, it's kind of knocking you off a kilter. It's taking one of those wands away, which is keeping you a little bit unbalanced. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this cards too. But also the 3 of wands is significant of moving forward, possible long journey, possible travel here in the near future, growth in a business or in your career. And I think this has a lot to do with you trying to maintain grounding, because see the sticks in the ground. Be grounded, not let anything steer you, or, any unexpected events jar you a little bit. But also in the same sense, I think this has to do with your career and finances. You're trying to maintain that balance and that grounding, and making sure distribution's going well, your business is going well, the choices that you make in your career are done more, thoughtfully. You're very passionate about what you do, and what you do for your job and what you do for your family. Also, it's evolution of self. You're evolving. You're taking time to look out far ahead into your future, and question things. Where are you going? Who am I? What am I doing? What do I want to be doing? You're looking at your own identity. So really great cards to start your reading, Capricorn. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Capricorn for March 2019? Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, so the next card that you have is the 8 of Wands. So again, more fiery energy. You're definitely in a relationship, or you have people around you who have fiery energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, once again. The Eight of Wands, you could be having some type of message come in abruptly. You could be making some decision based on your passion very quickly. Or it could be with this retrograde, tons of things coming at you at once. And you just need to make sure that you stay grounded, and you put all those things that are coming at you into the ground. You stake those things into the ground. But something is coming towards you very quickly. And I feel as though it's more so an experience, an event, a situation versus, say, a person. Yeah, but I'm feeling a very dominating, very authoritative, very focused type of energy coming from the first three cards. All right, Spirit, what other messages do we have for Capricorn for March 2019? Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Okay, so, well, first I'm going to do this one, because that one came out first. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups. Again, like I said, children, fifth house, children, joy, pleasure. Okay, so reciprocity. So definitely I feel this is your energy. You're very giving for this month. We have the cups. So cups are, the water sign. That's the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're very giving. It's that water energy, the emotions, building relationships, listening to your intuition. It's love, and so I feel this is you're giving back your emotional, your love and your attention to children in your life, okay, to people in your family. So you're really into family and relationship building, and I feel you're very giving this month. And that could be what happens really quickly is you're giving gifts to somebody else, especially younger children. I feel as though the next cards that flipped out were the Queen of Wands. So again, a fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel like this is more your energy, even though you are an earth sign, because, there is some earth in there. There is, wands are made of wood, some flowers, that's earth. So I feel, and she's sitting and she's poised and she's calm, but she's assertive, and she's passionate, and she's nurturing the things to build her kingdom. I feel like this is you. She's staying grounded. She's fierce, passionate about what she does. Okay. Or this could be, somebody in your life who is very much that way, because there's a lot of fiery energy coming in for you. However, like we were saying, with the retrograde, with this Pisces energy coming in, and the new moon, you may feel disoriented. You may feel challenged. There's a wave of emotions, and you need to guard yourself from whimsical thinking, delusions, and fuzzy logic. So somebody or something is going to come in that you really need to pay attention to. And I feel as though it's going to be, like a side. It's like trickery, deception, delusions. And I feel like they're going to try to do it right under your nose, but be very sneaky about it to where, it's right under your nose, but you're not seeing it, kind of thing. And I'm not sure yet if this is a person or a thing, but someone's not being very honest. They're being very deceptive. They could be lying to you, especially since this is swords, is an air sign. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel as though this person or the situation, they're not being honest in communication, because swords are the air signs, about communications in the mind. So I think certain things that are being said to you aren't 100% true. So if something sounds too good to be true, be very keen into that. If someone's explaining something to you and the logic in it's very fuzzy, don't be disillusioned by it. Call somebody out, assert yourself with this Queen of Wands. Call somebody out and say, I want more proof. Or can you explain that again? Or nope, that doesn't really make sense. Something's a little sneaky, And the next is the Two of Swords. So again, we've got all of a sudden this air energy right here. And they're blindfolded, disillusioned, trying to make sense of logic, trying to make sense of two things. So somebody could be coming to you, And there's two sides of a story that you're having to decipher, and one person's being very tricky and dishonest about it. This could be you having to make a decision. Somebody comes to you with information about something. It could be a project. It could be a relationship that you're in. Someone's coming to you with information that just doesn't seem right, and you're having to discern between what is truth and what isn't. And it's not very helpful that you have, the Pisces moon, the full moon on the 20th that's coming in. That's really disturbing that grounding that you have. But nonetheless, I do like the fact that the water is calm in the background. So, and her feet are planted on the ground. And I think that that's a little bit of your energy, Capricorn, coming through of even though someone may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes and lead you with whimsical, thinking and disillusions and fuzzy information, you're still patient and taking your time to discern what is truth, and you're still trying to remain grounded. Okay, so I do feel as though something's going to come up and it's going to leave you kind of perplexed and confused, but you're going to think about it. And with the retrograde, I think you're going to rethink about it, re-examine it, re-look at things, revisit things. And it's really important because there's something in here that's not being, there's something missing, okay? All right. What's the final outcome for Capricorn in the month of March? Final outcome. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. So, interesting. I feel as though this reading so far has been about a Capricorn who's already in a relationship, already has a family built. But if you are someone who's single, you could be concentrating on yourself in the beginning of the month and focusing on grounding, career, your passion. You could be someone who gives, a thorough, you donate or you give time to an organization or to children, or maybe you're a single parent. And somebody comes in, maybe someone you're dating or something, they come in like a knight in shining armor and they offer you love, because we have cups here. It's about, emotions. The cups are about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We are in Pisces season. Emotions, relationships, love, romance. And so normally the Knight of Cups is really a good card. It's someone who's coming in at the last moment to offer you something good. So it could be that if you're dating, you could have this sneaky person, or you could be deciding between two people, this dude over here and this dude over here, and he comes in right at the last moment and you have to make a decision. It could be a situation you're in, but I'm starting to feel like this is about a relationship or love or dating or having to make a choice. It could be anything. It could be at home, your home relationships. It could be love relationships. It could be something at work. And I feel as though you're torn between an air sign, so a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and you're torn between a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But it looks as though, to me, the water sign is the more favorable energy, more favorable person or situation you should be going to, because they're coming to you not with lies and deception. They're coming with you straight up honesty with who they are, offering you something that is, tangible right in front of your face, no deception. And they're ready to battle with you. They're ready to lead with you, and they're passionate about it. And then the last card is the Six of Swords. So if you are in the middle of deciding between someone, either you leave the swords behind, you leave that sword person, that air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra behind, or you make the wrong decision and you go with them. Either or. You're confused. You don't know. And they're on the water. Gosh. It's leaving something behind that you're not happy about. It's leaving something abruptly too. And there's rough water here and you're going off to clear water here. It could be you coming out of the retrograde, coming out of the disillusion. Again, children and family. Have to leave something behind. There's some decision that you have to make towards the middle to the end of the month between two people, two things, and it's going to require you to walk away from something, leave something behind. All right. In the bottom of the deck, you do have the Death card. So rebirth, starting something new. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the Six of Swords. You got to leave something behind. You got to move forward. And you got to start over. Okay. Which kind of goes with the retrograde. Rebirth. Redo. You got family in here. So maybe something's, something is wreaking a little bit havoc on your home and family life. Or maybe it has to do with children. You have to separate from your children, or maybe you're in a relationship now, but it's a blended family and the other parent comes back in, and maybe you have to share that child with the other parent. And this is like your child leaving with the other person and their person, and you feel a sense of, loss in that sense. Interesting. All right, let's clarify love and life for Capricorn for March 2019. Spirit, please help me clarify the messages for Capricorn for March. Clarification. Okay, clarification. What do I want to clarify? What message is going to come in swiftly, quickly? Clarify this Eight of Wands. What's going to come in quickly? What decision? What is coming in quickly? That Capricorn needs to see. What's coming in quickly for Capricorn? Okay. Well, that's so weird. Virgo got these exact same cards my last reading. However, theirs was in the reverse. So what's coming in quickly for you? Joy and stability and detachment. Okay, so you're starting with the Sun and the Three of Wands. So you're definitely in the beginning of the month, you're experiencing this energy of joy and stability. And definitely, I think it's with your family. Okay, and it's a 4 too. So a 4 is foundational, grounding, building a home. But then we have detached coming in. So something is going to happen quickly that's going to either make you feel detached, or you're going to have to let go of something and you're not happy about it. Something's going to detach from you. And I feel as though it has to do with children possibly, or love, making a choice and having to let something go. What is the Seven of Swords here? Okay. Yeah. Helpless and hopeless. You feel that someone is trying to trick you. Someone's forcing you to make a decision, not giving you the whole pie, not giving you all the information. You feel like they come in, quickly, they're coming at you sideways, and it's making you feel helpless and hopeless towards the end of the month. Okay. What decision does Capricorn have to make? What decision for Capricorn? Sadness and isolation. So somebody is going to be leaving, and I don't feel like it's your doing. You don't want this to happen. Maybe they don't want this to happen. It's like a third party comes in and they take this away from you. They and it's going to make you feel sad and isolated and alone at the end. I do not like that. What is going on? Please clarify the Six of Swords for me. Well, that's too many. For Capricorn, clarify Six of Swords. Moving on, definitely. The Six of Swords is moving on. You're moving on from something. by yourself. Another 8. Dreams coming true in the reverse. And the bottom of the deck is balance. So it's almost as like the universe is going to come in. And I blame it on this freaking retrograde. And it's going to disrupt your home and family environment. And and honestly, Capricorn, I'm not quite sure. I'm getting several stories coming in at once. And I'm having a hard time deciphering which story is which. Shoot. Let me take a minute and look here. I feel this is definitely a blended family. There are multiple people in your life, and not because you want them to be. It's like past relationships, current relationship, you could possibly have children, or the person that you're with has past relationships with individuals and their children, and it's all meshed, and it's like your immediate family, you're wanting your immediate family to be balanced and joy and stable, but it's like all these characters are playing a role in like dictating what your image of a family is and where your family is going. And it's like you have the choice to make decisions, but in reality, it's kind of like, it's like that. You're not having good luck. It's people are doing things or feeding you the wrong things, or things are not happening at the right time. You're not having the whole picture. It is very convoluted, and I just feel like there's multiple people in your life right now, like several people. Several people are all involved in this, and you're right in the middle, and you're just like, God help me. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I blame a lot of this on the retrograde and the full moon and that Pisces water of emotions. But ultimately, something you have to let go, or someone will be leaving, and it's not your doing. And I don't feel it's like a breakup. It's they have to go, and someone's making them go, or something happens. It's gonna really bug me. If this message somewhat resonates to you, please comment below, like your situation, what's going on, maybe what's happening in your life. If you tell me part of your story, it's going to make this storyboard make more sense to me, because I'm so confused at what's going on. And I feel like love's involved in it. I feel like family's involved in it. But ultimately, I'm seeing you being forced to be alone, being forced to like move on from something. And your dream, ultimately, the one that you want to happen, you know, the sun and this 3 of Wands in the beginning, this dream like just vanishes. It's just gone. You know, like you wake up one day and it's just, how did I get here so quick? You know? Gosh, Capricorn. What messages does Spirit have? What do your spirit guides have to tell you regarding the month of March for Capricorn? What's the overall message for Capricorn? Overall message for Capricorn from Spirit guides. Overall message, Capricorn. 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 Overall message for Capricorn. Let go of ego. Let go of ego. I'm not really feeling ego for you, though. Somebody else is letting go of their ego. But maybe it's you, because in the beginning I said, who are you? Maybe you are letting go of somebody. Surrendering. What other messages does Spirit have for Capricorn? Spirit for Capricorn. Messages. It's too many. Spirit You are here for a reason. Or somebody's in your life for a reason. Messages for you're in this situation for a reason. Worry is a wasted emotion. And it's in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you can't. I mean, worry is a wasted emotion because what's done is done. What's happening is happening. I feel as though like you're powerless. Like you really have no true say in this decision, or you have like 1/7 of an opinion in this decision. My goodness. All right, Capricorn, I hope that some of this reading resonated with you. If it does, or if you think there's some connection to what's going on in your life, I would love to hear in the comments below. Please help me get to my goal of 100 subscribers. So please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Share it with other Capricorns that you know of who maybe this message will resonate with. Information regarding the contest right now is in my description box below. The decks that I use. Please also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at FollowYourArrowTarot. And if you're interested in a private reading, that information is in the description box below. All right, Capricorn. I am so sorry that there isn't more clarity in this reading for you, but maybe that is the message, is that this month is not going to be very clear to you because of the retrograde. So I feel as though this is just the beginning of a story. I feel like the ending is actually the beginning, and it could resonate with the Death card. Rebirth of something. Something's happening. There's a big transition going on for you, and I feel as though in April we're going to hear more to the story. It's going to continue. So again, Capricorn, I just want to say thank you for being one of my top watchers, and I send you love, light, peace, and clarity, because you definitely need it for the month of March, and I hope to see you back here next month. Have a wonderful day.